This is the series finale. A 10-win season all comes down to this, as we've won 7 straight and are playing TCU for the conference championship. We have the #1 ranked offense in college football. TCU comes in at number 3. They're a very talented team, but they are missing their starting quarterback, Max Duggan, which will play huge into our favor. There's a ton at stake here, as the winner of this game is all but guaranteed to go to a New Year's Six Bowl. High stakes at AT&T Stadium. Drop your game predictions in the comments section below. Brooks and the offense start out in the single back set. 2 tight ends to the right side on 2nd down and 9. Brooks, off play action, lobs to the sticks, and it's intercepted. That was his first pass of the game, and it goes about as badly as it could possibly go. Keon Stewart takes it away, and TCU has great field position. Sophomore backup Sam Jackson gets the start today. He's out of the full house pistol, hands off Zach Evans up the middle. He has 6 yards on his first carry. Try 3rd down and inches from the 9-yard line. Jackson in the pistol, stretch run right side. Evans he's met Rasmussen, pushes them back. Nicely done. Not giving him a single inch. They'll keep the offense on the field, however. Not far to go at all. Jackson from the gun takes a snap against the blitz. Watch out. He breaks away from one in trouble and goes down. A loss of 5 and a turnover on downs for ECU. This defense that's been so clutch keeps this game at 0 apiece. Brooks against the blitz himself over to Horn for 8 yards. Couple plays later, it's 3rd down and 6. 4-man rush comes. Brooks in the pocket. Hit as he throws downfield. He's got Northcutt wide open across the middle and down to the Big 12 championship logo. Brooks looking to put his accuracy issues behind him. From the pistol, hands off McKnight straight up the gut. He's got a 1st down and a chunk of 12. Trying to keep this drive alive. 4th down and 4 from the 35. 2 tight ends in the game. Quick throw outside to one of them. That's Pedro Bird inside the 25-yard line. Give the 6'7" tight end 13. 2nd down and 10 from the left hash at the 22. Brooks quick snap. Throws as a man, but he missed him. Christian Horn the intended target. They'll try a chip shot with Bender over Jr. That's up and straight down the middle. Pirates draw first blood, 3-0. The Horned Frogs start this drive out split backfield. Jackson snaps, steps up to run, and runs straight into Thor Terraberry for a free sack. Make it 3rd down and 23 after a holding penalty from the shotgun. Jackson looking for a prayer to the left side corner. He's got Brooks, breaks a tackle and has a 1st down. Are you kidding me? A gain of 26. We can't give that up. Fast forward to the 1-yard line as the clock ticks down in the first quarter. Jackson to the outside. He's got Lott for a touchdown. TCU gets on the board and takes the lead. Interesting first quarter of action. Only 10 combined points on 3rd and 7. Brooks sets up screen left side for McKnight. Runs away from one defender. Cuts up field and he's ridiculous. A 13-yard reception saves that drive. Under 7 to go in the first half. Fresh set of downs from the Pirates, working with the bunch to the right side. Quick strike to Bird. He's got another 1st down. There's a little bit of momentum. Drive continues from the 50-yard line. Play fake. Noah Brooks 1st down. Looks over the middle. Has a man wide open. It's Northcutt again. Catch number 2 on the game and tack on 15 with the face mask. Another red zone opportunity for the Pirates. Trips to the right side. Brooks over the middle again. He's got Tilley a bit behind him, but for 11 and 1st and goal nonetheless. 2 plays later, 2nd down and goal. Bunch set right side. Brooks quick throw to the outside corner. He's got Barry and he's got a touchdown. It's 10-7 after another lead change. 3rd down and 5 from the 41-yard line for TCU. Jackson steps up, wants to run with it. Rasmussen wraps him up and it's short of the line to gain. Great job fighting through the block and getting the offense the ball back. A chance to go up 2 possessions with 4:45 remaining. Counter run right side. McKnight races to the sideline, around the corner, he's got it, making guys dive at his ankles, and he's out of bounds across the 50 for a gain of 31. That'll help win him the Heisman. The drive is stalling, however. 3rd down and 8, they show blitz. Brooks against it, steps up, and he's hit as he throws incomplete. It's 4th down, and the Horned Frogs get the ball back. Maybe a lower scoring half, but a fun one nonetheless, as it's 2nd down and 5, trips to the right side for Jackson, stands in the pocket, slides right side, spins off a sack, and goes down on the 2nd effort from Tajik Bush. They've done a good job of containing the very mobile Jackson so far. They'll punt the football back to Scary Barry, standing at his own 40. He breaks one tackle, little stutter step, reverses field around the sideline, and a nifty return down to the TCU 41-yard line. Maybe the last chance for Noah Brooks in the offense to score before the half. 1:44 to go, 3rd down and 10. Brooks hit as he throws a wobbly pass to Titus Tilley, and he hauls it in at the 25 for a 1st down. That's a big-time play as the clock's down to 1:25 and ticking. Brooks sets up screen left side. It's not there, wants to take a shot deep to Barry for a touchdown. Our offense has missed him. That's a perfect throw in stride from Noah Brooks. Drop the rainbow into the pot of gold. The Pirates have a 2-possession lead heading into halftime. One thing we haven't checked out are the awards on the year. Other than the Heisman Trophy, Trevor McKnight has a chance to win the Maxwell, the Walter Camp, and the Walker. Boomer Brooks has a chance to win the McNark and the Nagurski. I'm very genuinely surprised that Pedro Bird is not in contention with the Mackey for as good of a second half of the year as he's had. Tajik Bush has been on fire in the second half of the year. He's a Lombardi candidate. And of course, course, Rory Ragsdale in contention for the Ray Guy Award. Also of note, Winston Rasmussen is a finalist for the Bednarik Award along with the Thorpe, so a lot of Pirates have a chance to take home some hardware, and I would assume Coach Bender Rover is right up there for Coach of the Year. Jackson and the offense start out with the football, down 10, 3rd and inches, sweep right side. Evans, he gets around the corner, gets a block, and nothing but green in front of him like Snoop Dogg on a Saturday night. He's across the 25, breaks a tackle down inside the 20. There's one way to gain some momentum when you're down 10 points to start a half from the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, speed option right side, and he's dropped. Boomer Brooks flattened him. If he keeps that up, they'll be down to their 3rd string quarterback. Make it 2nd down and goal. Can they get a stop from the full house? Handoff, Foster cuts back to the left side. Nobody's out there. I gave up my outside containment to predict run up the middle. You look really smart when it works, really dumb when it doesn't. Unfortunately, looked pretty dumb that time. Brooks and the offense try to re-extend their lead. Brooks, quick throw. Horty's got it into open space. He's got speed in a foot race with the defender and wrapped up inside the 15 for a gain of 65 yards. That's the highest scoring offense in college football on full display. They've been doing that all season. From the single back, Brooks hands off McKnight. He walks into the end zone. Easy touchdown, and once again a 10-point lead. TCU putting together a good drive. It's 3rd down and 1, however, from the pistol. Jackson hands off up the middle. Evans, a little stiff arm, and into open space inside the 30. This is a huge final quarter and a half for them. They need to stop ECU and keep this rhythm up. Getting into the end zone would help here. 1st and goal, split backfield, 4-man rush underneath the Nunzio into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Once again, a 3-point game. TCU's offense not letting them out of this game just yet. 4-man rush comes. Brooks goes play action, lost McKnight. Good throw, but he can't hang on through the big hit. That's an awesome play for the TCU defense. Can they get off the field on 3rd down, however? 4 yards to go. Brooks sets up screen right side. McKnight to the sideline. Cuts his upfield. He's ridiculous. So much speed. Makes another miss, and he has 31 on a simple dump off inside the TCU 40. From the ace pistol, Bashir in the backfield with Brooks. Read option left side. Plenty of space for Brooks as he makes a move, and he has another 1st down as the clock continues to dwindle under a minute in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 5. Brooks play action. Looks over the middle. Waits. Throws, and he's off target. He's been good in this 2nd half. That's a really unfortunate miss with Tilly wide open. 3rd and 5. 2 tight ends to the right side. McKnight in the game at halfback. Brooks has pressure in his face, and he can't escape it. That's the worst case scenario as they take the sack outside of field goal range, and TCU has a chance to take the lead. Here's their chance. 2nd down and 6 against the blitz over the middle, and it's broken up, incomplete. A crucial 3rd down to start the 4th quarter. This is a big deal. They go empty 2 by 3. Sends Evans in motion across the formation to make it quads to the right side. Jackson, quick slant over the middle. He's got Conrad, breaks the tackle. No signal yet. No whistle. And he did not get the 1st down. 4th down and inches, ECU gets a stop. This is turning out to be an absolute sweaty from the ace pistol. Brooks play action again. Rolls to his right side, stops downfield. What a dime to Bird. He had a defender near him, didn't matter. A great route, a great throw. 3rd down situation for the Pirates from the 40, however. This is big. Brooks, quick wheel McKnight, and he has a 1st down, just barely enough, but they move the chains nonetheless. ECU could really use this 1st down to keep eating the clock. Brooks counter run left side. McKnight, and he's going backwards. That's not what we had in mind, a loss of 2. It makes this 3rd down very essential. From the gun, 2 by 2. Brooks has Bashir in the backfield, sets up the screen, just trying to get into field goal range. He races down to the 30, and this is going to be a close one. A season-long 47-yard attempt from Bender Rover on the way. From the left hash, snap spot, kick up on the way. And this one is just barely good with 2:49 to go. A 6-point game. A touchdown takes the lead for Jackson and the offense. This could be their last chance. From the pistol, handoff Evans up the middle. Plenty of green in front of him. Tons of work across the 50, down inside the 40, and taking advantage of a tired Pirates defense on his way to 33 yards. The ball is at the Pirate 37-yard line. Now or never for the defense. Handoff Evans, cuts it back. Stiff arms Rasmussen again, and has another gain of 12 and a 1st down on the carry. 134 ticks left in this game. That's it. Jackson hands off Evans up the middle one more time, and one more 1st down as he bounces off a tackler. And Zach Evans with 3 runs marches TCU down the field, and they take their first lead of the game with 2:07 to go. The Pirates only need a field goal, but one misfire, one fumble, one mistake spells the end of this game. Barry takes us out to the 20, cutting this one out to the left sideline, makes one defender miss. This will help, and oh, he steps out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That could have been the go-ahead touchdown. Nonetheless, great start starting field position for the biggest drive of Noah Brooks' young career. Off play action, rolls to the right side, still keeping his eyes downfield and makes the final decision to run, and it's a good one as he's out of bounds after a gain of 11. They cannot afford a turnover. If it's not there, don't take it. 2nd and 4 with 1:13 to go. Brooks rolls out right side again, sets his feet, looks downfield, sideline, he's got north cut into field goal range. That's the big time play that they needed. Now they just have to get a little bit closer. 1st down and 10 from the right hash, McKnight, and that's a loss of 3. And the Pirates are out of field goal range as the clock continues to wind down. They're trying to set up a field goal try for Bender Over Jr. They need it centered as much as possible as the clock's down to under 30 seconds. McKnight goes backwards again. That's a loss of 2. 3rd down and 16. They're in danger of this becoming 4-down territory. 15 seconds left in the game. Last chance. Brooks read option right side. Up the middle, back into field goal range. That's exactly what they needed. A huge sigh of relief, and they bring Bender Over Jr. on for the Big 12 championship game. Junior, snap spot, kick up on the way, and it is good! The Pirates win the Big 12 championship! 7 straight wins, and it all comes down to this. Bender Over Jr. with the last second field goal, and his dad, Bender Over, and Taj Berry hoist the trophy. What a game, what a season. And this journey is not complete in the series finale. We still have the bowl game, and on top of that, we're gonna go through a full off season. For now, however, let's just take a pause and appreciate the great feeling of winning it all. I love winning, but I can't say that we've won it all yet, because with the conference championship win, we're all but guaranteed to be in a New Year's Six Bowl. I want to see who we're playing. The USC Trojans in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl, number 17 versus number 16. This will be an absolute thriller, and it gets even more exciting. Trevor McKnight won the Heisman by an absolute landslide margin. I don't think I've ever seen that many first place votes. He also won the Maxwell, the Walter Camp, Boomer Brooks with the Bednarik, and the Nagurski. McKnight won the Walker, Brooks won the Dick Butkus Award, Taj Berry won the Jet the 2nd straight year, and Bender Rover is your Coach of the Year. The awards committee absolutely loves us. And that love absolutely rolls into All-American voting. Trevor McKnight, obviously a first-teamer, but also on the team are Tajik Bush, Thor Terraberry, Boomer Brooks, and Taj Berry, despite missing half the season. Just ridiculous. The only representatives on the second team are Rilo Wilborn and Winston Rasmussen. Very respectable. And no surprise, our big trio of freshman offensive players, Noah Brooks, Trevor McKnight, Christian Horn, all make the team. Tony Tice also on the list, along with John Chadwick and Rilo Wilborn. How many representatives do we have as the Big 12 champion? Well, it's absolutely a lot. Everybody that was previously mentioned is on the list, along with Damon Dungelberg as cornerback, and then on the second team, Tony Tice, Luigi Bozelli, and Rory Ragsdale are all on the list. We are favored going into this game against USC, despite being the worst team on paper. Lee Corso putting his trust in the number 2 scoring offense in college football. However, make no mistake, USC is not a team to take lightly. They have the best quarterback of any team we played this season, along with the Blitnikoff winner in Drake London. I'm looking forward to seeing how the final game of the series turns out. Let's get into it. This is my 5th or my 6th time re-recording this message because I just don't know what to say. I fumbled the bag so bad, and that's because the USC game footage is corrupted. I don't know how it got deleted over the past month or so. This is not a storyline thing. This is not me being lazy. I was really excited to edit this one, even though we lost 35-34. We came back kind of late in the game after they drained clock and then just couldn't get the onside kick. Not a game we deserved to win. Not what I would call a thriller, but still a New Year's Six Bowl in the final episode of a 2-season-long series. So I wanted to come on the face cam and apologize to all of you for getting your hopes up for a bowl game exciting. I think it's great that we went out on top with the Big 12 championship. That's pretty awesome, but I was really looking forward to editing and commentating this up and, using that to create some hype going into the Twitch streams for season 3. I also advanced both of my save files, my test save and my regular save, to the off season, so we can't go back and see the scores and schedules, at least get like a stat recap on this one. I simply fumbled the bag, but here's some good news. I wasn't going to announce this, but I feel like I owe you guys, something for screwing up so badly, but the head coach of the Mount Kilauea University Seismos will be Bender Rover. You'll see the storyline on this one in a bit, but not exactly in good favor over at East Carolina, despite, the conference championship win, 11-win season. You'll see why. But yes, that also means that this is the same universe as MKU. The Mount Kilauea Seismos' first opponent will be the ECU Pirates. I managed to find a way to export their roster. We'll be going up against Trevor McKnight, Thor Terraberry, Noah Brooks, Tajik Bush, all of the legends, you name it. And we'll also get to track their development as the series goes on. So this is kind kind of a split into like the NitroDrive NCAA Football multiverse. There's one universe that we're going to be playing over on Twitch where we continue with the ECU Dynasty as normal, like nothing ever happened, and another universe where he's the head coach at Mount Kilauea and has to go up against the team that he built himself. If you want to think about it from like an artistic, not blaming me point of view, you could consider the corruption of the game footage a natural rift that created the whole multiverse that we have today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super looking forward to it. But I think it's most appropriate for the end of this series to go through awards, go through the stats, and go through the full offseason. Just send this team off the right way. Like you probably are, I'm pretty disappointed in what happened, but I do appreciate everyone for understanding that as a content creator, sometimes life just happens. I'm really trying my best to pack extra content in this video to make up for the loss. Clemson versus Bama. Never seen that one before. Just to recap, Trevor McKnight did shatter the single season rushing yards record, and obviously Chris Johnson's single season touchdown record. Also, Tajik Bush very quietly had 16 sacks on the year. They joined DeMarcus Dotson as the only players to break records in this series. Looking forward to see more record breakers down the line though. It was a solid freshman year for Noah Brooks, who often struggled with inaccuracy, but still managed to put up 31 touchdowns. As he develops, the interception numbers will go down, the completion percentage will go up. Do I need to mention Trevor McKnight's year? An absolutely insane season, leading the NCAA in rushing yards, touchdowns, and pretty much every other rushing metric possible. A historic year for the freshman. We needed someone to step up when Taj Berry got injured, and Christian Horn and Pedro Bird both did an exceptional job of keeping this passing game afloat. Also, big props to Titus Tilley and Kyron Northcutt. Tilley's played his final game, and you have to wonder if Taj Berry is going to declare early. Boomer Brooks had so many tackles in an award-winning year that his number is completely glitched. Of course, Tajik Bush was an absolute monster this year, leading the team in TFLs and sacks. However, fellow first-team All-American Thor Terraberry was just about equally as dominant given his defensive tackle position. Those two should definitely be high draft picks next season. Taj Berry led the NCAA in kick return yards by over 600 despite missing 6 games. By proving that he's the best kick returner in the history of college football and establishing himself as a solid wide receiver, I don't see a universe where he doesn't declare for this draft. With so many awards going to so many young players, there's a lot to be excited about for this East Carolina Pirates team, maybe a national championship next year. I've updated the Dynasty tracking spreadsheet with all the new information, so be sure to check that out, but we need to send these players off the right way. As you can see, Taj Berry is leaving, projected round 3 in the draft. He will be greatly missed, but it's his time to move on. Also NFL bound are Boomer Brooks, Winston Rasmussen, and Rory Ragsdale. I had to do it. I did use the EADB editor to force these players to declare for the draft, but I think it's very appropriate given the seasons that they had. Remember that we only have 12 scholarships available each year, so our recruiting class is all but done, all things considered, but we still have an opportunity to bring in some walk-ons. I'll remove all these players from my board and hope that they sign with the team because we're in the lead on them. Sub-recruits Taylor Parker and Hakua Haloaputu, they still haven't committed to schools, and they chose TCU and Georgia on signing day. The Pirates ended up with the 56th ranked recruiting class, signing 23 players, which means that 11 players walked on. This is huge because with so many players leaving each year, we need all the depth that we can get. I am very excited about position changes this year. This is because for the first time in the series, we have athletes, Jamarl Hinton moving to quarterback and going up to a 70 overall. However, I could have never predicted KJ Alston going up to a 76 overall from a 67. He's going to be a bruising running back for us. When I was recruiting Timothy Wadley, I noticed that he was a good linebacker, but actually had the frame and the skill set of a defensive end. He goes up to a 72 overall at edge rusher. That's a huge steal for us. I'm once again using the Dynasty tool for player progression because I feel like it offers a lot more variety in progression and regression storylines than the base game. I don't know if it's because we have a lot of young, high potential players, but the tool treated us very well yet again. Some guys had neutral or negative development. For the most part, our young talent is improving, and it makes me very excited to see what they can do over on Twitch. The last thing I want to do in this offseason is get Boise State out of this conference. They gave up 69 points against us and absolutely suck. Notre Dame replaces them in season 3. We're officially in the preseason, which means that season number 2 is over, along with traditional episodes of the ECU Dynasty. If you're like me and you want to see more Pirates Dynasty, go follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/NitroDriveYT, and also join my Discord using the link tree down in the description below. For those of you who can't make the streams whenever they do happen, I also plan on cutting up all the VODs and making a yearly recap of this dynasty on the channel every once in a while. But this is the end of this chapter of the East Carolina Pirates Dynasty here on College Football Revamped. My name is Jack. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you to Patreon supporters CJP Pulp, Dalton Jet, Jason DeMarco, Deegan Faria, Maki Harukawa, T-Clink24, Buckknife, Slim Marley, Christian Horn, Ibrahim Bashir, Jonathan Chadwick, Prizzy the King, Pum, Matthew, Jordan, Thomas Pontillo, Randy Constance, and Lamar Stevens.